Hey, good morning, everybody. Why I'm here to help you make money. How do we do that on Friday? Let's go back. I put this on Discord. I spoke about it on YouTube. It's on Webull and moomoo. Pretty damn accurate. Pre-market analysis. Let's remember, Papa J. Powell speaks at 10 a.m. Bull case scenario. Market drops to 435 and then heads to 440. That's exactly how Friday played out in the market. Now, real quick, a lesson. And this is about investing. It's about having the emotional and psychological advantage to investing. I needed a break from investing. So Friday, and I'll quickly speak to that. Real quick, I have a family member has two major procedures and a major doctor follow-up. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be on YouTube just for about 10 minutes. Those waiting for the small account challenge, right? The $500. Last time I did it 3 weeks ago, I grew to 1,000. I actually grew to 1,300. I missed out on those AMD puts. I sold way too soon. So I'm starting the challenge again. I was going to start today. I was going to look at flows and algorithms on Discord for a good portion of this this live stream. So please stick with me because we are going to find a trade. With that said, quick analogy. Okay, so on Friday, a little stressed out, knew I have a busy week this week, put $135 into a poker account, a gambling account to play some poker to relax myself. All right, now here's the catch. You don't invest all of it. When you invest in the options market, you have $500. You don't put $500 into one play. So what did I do? I took my time. I grinded. I played poker. I grinded, made it up to 600, made a bet on the Dodgers. Why? This goes along to strategy. Yesterday, the Dodgers were playing their 20 wins and 4 losses in August, okay? Understanding they just lost the day before to Boston. So, statistically speaking, they are likely to win the game. I'm also a Dodgers fan, and I know how well they've been playing lately. So, I put money on the Dodgers. Next wager, Liverpool was down 1-0 and down to 10 men, okay? Understanding Liverpool hasn't lost to Newcastle United in, 12, 16 meetings, something like that. Liverpool, top team. Although they're a man down, which returned me 25-1. I only put $40. $40 returned you 1,000. Same thing in trading. Come up with a strategy, a reason why. My case, Liverpool down a man, getting superior odds. Dodgers lost the previous game, 20-4 in August, okay? So follow along the strategy. Again, grew that account from $134 on Friday to $5,000 last night. 134 to 5,000. What, a 43x return on my money. Understand, investing's the same way. It's smaller trades. You have $1,000, $50 trade, $60 trade. Ooh, that one took off and returned 500. Great. You have another trade, $50 trade, $60 trade. You're out at $55 and $66. You made $5 and $11. Who cares? It's small winning trades. The point is, here's a situation of what I used to do. I would get down to, like, when I quit gambling, the Super Bowl. I had won like 47,000 leading up to the Super Bowl. I was sure I was going to be right. That was when they put Marcel Lynch right on the goal line and that stupid quarterback threw an interception to the Patriots. I lost like 40 grand when they could have ran it in. Point is, I put all my eggs in one basket. When you are trading and you put all your eggs in one basket, you're going to lose. You could win the first time, the second time, the third time, the fourth time. You could be crushing your account like I used to do from 2,500 to 65,000 and then overnight 65,000 down to 1,500. So smaller winning plays. Okay, now let's get into the market. What am I going to talk about today before we talk about it? Again, I gave out the bull case scenario. There it is, 435 to 440. That's what happened on Friday. Major economic news this week. August 29, JOLTS, which is jobs. All right, core PCE, August 31st. Then we go all the way down, unemployment, okay, August 31st, non-farm payrolls, and manufacturing numbers on Friday. These are my economic events going on this week. All right, what else? Poor AMC is getting beat up. I mentioned this on Discord, $14 and change. Then it was 13 and change. This morning, it's $11.08. It's down like 10%. Again, institutions, hedge funds can manipulate the market. If you haven't seen my video on market manipulation, go and look at it after we're done today. What else? Okay. Fed funds rate. Here, this is important. Currently, the market has the following priced in. November rate hike. So just write this down. November rate hike, 25 basis points. January rate cut, 25 basis points. And then June, a second rate cut, 25 basis points. Now, how does this affect the market? If somehow you hear people on CNBC talking that the Fed no longer is going to raise in November, the market will go up. All right. If you hear the Fed saying we're not going to cut rates in early 2024, the market will go down. The market is anticipating 2 rate cuts next year early. What else are we talking about? China reduces tax on trading by 50% to boost markets. So not only is China throwing in stimulus, I mentioned this a week ago again, moomoo, Weeble, YouTube twice. China is okay to reinvest. I'm going to be looking at PDD coming up as far as earnings. Now, here's the thing. Social media has you believing the U.S. dollar is weakening. The U.S. dollar is dying. But in reality, the U.S. dollar just hit a global transaction rate of 46% last month, okay? 46% of global transactions use the U.S. dollar. Now, people are like, oh, yeah, Brazil's changing from the U.S. dollar. In Dubai, in the United Emirates, they want to switch. I mean, it's bullshit, okay? What else? Summary of Powell's speech, which was from Thursday. Inflation is still too high for the Fed. Powell was dismissive on calls to raise the Fed's 2% inflation target rate. People were saying raise it to 3%. It makes more sense. It's more rational. 2% is irrational. And then it said the Fed will be careful in making such a decision. All right, next. Mortgage applications just plummeted to their lowest level since 1995. Some of you weren't alive in 1995. That's what? 24, 29 years ago. All right, down 50% from the pandemic highs. These are mortgage applications. So, not good. Sellers need to either reduce price to bring buyers back. Again, mortgage rates have to go down. I spoke about the Fed funds rate. Odds of one more rate hike this year, 58%. 3 months ago, the market was expecting 3 cuts this year. All right, we haven't seen that. Again, pre-market analysis on Friday. There it was, bull case, 435 to 440. How do you play that? Let's say you got involved with some SPY calls on Friday, 435 and change. SPY calls, 22 cents for the 439s. Where did they go up to? $2 and change. A return of 1,100%. Now, did I make that call out on my own? No, I didn't trade on Friday, but it was there for the money to be made. All right, so let's talk about how we're going to trade this week. Again, I mentioned if you want to join me on YouTube, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be going on for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Thursday and Friday, longer, more normal. Discord, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pre-market video. Then I'm off, be back trading again Thursday and Friday. But again, my focus, if it's not on the person that I love and care about in my family member, I need to have all the focus there. So no trading for me there. Now let's figure out a trade, because just because I'm not going to be looking at the market doesn't mean I don't have to trade. I could develop a great strategy. And one of my bullish strategies this week was actually, I was looking at Tesla calls. I was hoping for a dip this morning. However, Tesla being up 2%, hell no way I'm going to chase. Understand, Tesla made 9% last week. So what will I do? I will go to the flow and algos room. You all are looking with me. If you can't do this, you can go to the how-to. The how-to tells you exactly what your searches can be. Big flow symbol shows you the 10 largest option flows for the day. Big flow shows you the summary statistics of that option. That's what I like to use, the flow sum, because I can see if they're buying calls, selling calls. Let's see what everybody's looking at, okay? First thing I like to do is look at what everybody else is. Why should I put in the additional work? I want to look at Apple. Oh, somebody's looking at Apple. Let me see how Apple looks. We know the market tends to follow Apple. So let's just go by one by one. Apple, all right, here's your net flow for Apple. Again, it's just a one-day net flow for Friday. So Friday, we're looking, puts one up a little, It kind of stayed the same. Calls were spiking. The stock price was going up. We already know Friday was a strong day. All right, same net flow for the SPY for Friday. As it's dropping, right, you would expect puts to shoot up. No. Calls to shoot down. No. So Friday's movement on calls, nothing crazy, all right? Calls for the entire Friday, premiums went up a little. Puts from where we started went up a little, so that would tell me it's more bearish. Market went up. So again, although Friday was somewhat strong in the market, you have China's announcement over the weekend. Do I believe the market's going to be hella strong today, right? There's for all you Massachusetts people. Hella strong. No, I don't, because the flow on Friday, as the market was going up, people were buying more puts. People were getting into a little bit of calls, but it tells me I'm still unsure about the market. Nicola, I mentioned this a couple of a week ago, probably. There started to be some bullish demand. I mentioned it on this date. Where did we see? We saw the premiums for Nicola go up. Did the stock price kill it? No, but understand, Nicola used to be multiple dollars. What is it? $4, $3, $2. Then it's down to the dollar and change. Flows and algos for coin. Do I want to get involved with coin? No. Coin's price is up here. The flow tells me it should be up here. Do I want to chase? No, I'm looking for bullish divergence. Bullish divergence. Coin's price is at 72. The algos say 75. Coin's going up. Bearish divergence. Say coin's price is 75 and the algos say it should be 72. That would be bearish divergence. So again, I'm just looking for something to get involved with. And rather than me looking myself, I'm looking at other people's searches and queries first. Again, what are you seeing? Cost for the calls, premiums up, prices up, no real divergence. I'm going to stay away from coin, which means I'm staying away from that. Now let's look here. What are they doing? Okay. They are mostly buying, and they are mostly buying calls. However, if you look at the open interest, you'll see 16, 17,000 versus 30,000. So I want to check that out today. On Friday, it was 4,000 versus 2. So it was a 2-to-1 calls. They're paying 3 million, so almost 3-to-1 in premiums. So again, this is bullish coin, but again, I'm not chasing coin. Let's look at Lulu that has earnings this week. Algos are telling you up here, prices down there, not big enough divergence for me. CRM, Salesforce, what are they doing? Buying versus selling. Okay, they're mostly selling, okay? They're mostly selling out of the money, okay? Calls and puts divided evenly. So what does this tell me about CRM? It tells me institutions are likely banking on the premiums for calls and banking on the premiums for puts. So it's telling me that likely CRM will trade a narrower range. It's not going to drop really hard and it's not going to spike really hard. People are going to bank premiums for this week off CRM. Flow and algos, again, they're matching up. There's no divergence. Now you can get divergence. The biggest divergence is it's in the flow and algos. How to, I'm not going to have time to show that, but I'll just see if we can find that together. Looking for the biggest divergences, net flows, some historical, strike, algo flows. It's got to be in there. Right. Algo. Here we go. TR algo flow divs. Okay. Shows you the top 10 algo flow divergences. All right. So let's see if we can actually just copy this. I don't know if that'll work. I've never tried that. And let's see if that works. Paste. All right. Maybe it works. Okay, look how easy that was. I mean, an idiot, and I'm an idiot. I'm just so stupid. I'm like, oh, let me copy and paste. Has anybody ever invented copy and paste? Holy shit. All right, let's get back over there. So what am I seeing? Market was strong. What are we seeing? Bearish divergence. Okay, here's one bullish one, and it's AMC, and I already told you institutions have control of AMC. Okay, they have control of AMC. So I would be watching. Bearish divergence means the price is up here where my head is, and the algos are saying it should be right where my chest is. So we're seeing that on the SPY. Now it happened at $440. What would this mean? Does this mean I get into SPY puts when SPY's over 440? No, it means that I've got this in my mind. And SPY puts, if you do get involved, you want to go out a few days. Okay, so bearish divergence, UPS, bearish divergence, PDD. I just mentioned they have earnings this week. Understand, all right, Chinese stock, Chinese people are being told to hold their stocks and not to sell. So it'll be interesting. PDD beats earnings and crushed it. You're going to see it at $94. All right. Yes, I know bearish divergence. Still, if they crush it, $94. If they miss, you're going to see this back at $66. From 80 to 66, it will be crazy. It'll be like a 16% drop. AMC, I won't touch. AI, here's how you can play this. Bearish divergence on AI. Say I wanted to be bullish on something. All right. I might be, well, never mind. We'll skip that. Affirm, bearish divergence. Remember, I had those Affirm options going into earnings. Got out at $18 and change. Where's it this morning? It's up over $18. Affirm's up 1%, 1.5% pre-market. Again, I got out. Why? Because we take profit. All right. So obviously, I'm not going to get to my trade of the week today. Again, back to my lesson. You don't want to push the trade of the week. And I'm sorry, Dusty, man. I hope you understand family first, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, You're all family to me. So the worst thing I could do is say, I'm going to get involved in this trade, not get involved because I'm not trading. You all are like, that trade sucked ass, Matt. What are you doing? And I'm like, yeah, I didn't enter the trade. Sorry, everybody. So brutally honest, transparent. I was hoping something was going to pop out this morning and I could be like, oh, great. Here's what I'm looking at. And here's what I'm going to look for happen to, I'm going to look for XYZ to spike, the market to reject 442.50 and then come down. All right. So as far as the market goes, let's talk about the dark pool levels just so we can understand where the SPY might be. So let's type in the dark pool levels, DP levels, you all can spell. Again, not the smartest tool in the shed over here, but it comes up pretty quickly. Dark pool levels. So let's see where the SPY is sitting right now, and then we'll come up with our analysis for today. The SPY is sitting at close at 440. We're closer to 442. Okay. So again, close at 440, closer to 442. Let's talk about what could potentially happen. So I'm looking at the dark pool levels. They go up every $1.80. Okay. 441.20, 443.09, 445. So maybe, no, it's about $2, every $2. Make it easy. Don't rack your brain by being off 10 cents. So if it's every $2, okay, and we're at 442, close to that, we're in between these two ranges. Understand the next rejection, 443. Now, will that happen if they buy it up? No. What I would be looking for, and here could be your trade, 445 level, pretty significant dark pool level, probably acts as rejection if we get to 445. So what would I like to see? I would like to see a light volume day, them buying the market up. Everybody's like, oh, the market's shooting up. You can't miss, can't miss. Dollar is dropping. Then all of a sudden, when the SPY gets close to 445, the dollar goes up. I would get involved with puts, and you can see it go back from 445, probably testing this level because we gapped up overnight. Okay. So trading range today, probably bull case 441.20. All right. Here's your bull case scenario again. Bull case scenario, market is already at 442. We drop down to 441, and then we go to 445. Similar to Friday, 5-point range, dropping down first, all right, and then shooting up. So we drop down, we approach, we close at 440 on Friday. We approach anywhere from 441 to 440.50, find good support, and then bounce higher, fading higher most of the day. That's your bull case scenario. 440, 441 to 445. Your bear case scenario. All right. Well, again, they were selling towards the end of Friday. We popped to 441 and change. Strong buying took us up there. So it could have just been profit taking. So again, your bear case scenario, we're starting closer to 442. All right. Your bear case scenario is we're going to still be bought up on open. We're going to give you bought up 443, 443 and a half, 444 and change. We're going to reject just under 445 bear case. And we're going back down from 445 or 444, wherever the top is, 4 points. So 441, 441.80, that's the play. Reject, get in, drop, light volume, expected drop. All right, with that said, please thumbs up if you like what I do. Join me tomorrow. And everybody have a great day. Trade safe, man.